So let's get to it. So first up, to me, I'm Noah from Germany, and yeah, I've been in crypto for, let's say, 2 years. So that's when I bought my first crypto, was Cardano. I got introduced to Bitcoin at 4 5K, but it just seemed, a bit hard to like get crypto because it was just a different system. So yeah, I got into Cardano later on. I think that's the first crypto many users get into, and also got introduced to Kadena at around 30 cents in August or so last year, before I wanted to go to the
Just
Cardano
before the
summit.
break.
Yeah, before the huge run up. And because I was so early, you have to learn so much to start thinking between different blockchains and yeah, know what you're investing in. So I was just Cardano, ignored this, and starting this year when my friends also showed me what Kadena did, and so I really wanted to start learning
Nice.
because I also got rugged a few times. My first NFT on Solana, I got rugged. I also sent,
Get rugged.
yeah,
What NFT was that?
it was called like what was it? I'll show this now. I don't know what it's called, but it was basically a woman's project, and they also wanted to donate to
Oh, I
charity.
know it, man. I know that
Yeah,
project, and
yeah.
they
This
fucking
the
rocked
the
it.
asses there.
Yeah, man.
I'll show
And
you.
they rocked it.
Yeah, they rocked it, and I put like $200 or $400 in, and I told my parents, bro, I'm gonna 10x now because they are saying they're gonna put the floor price up, and it was my first NFT in Solana, and just got
Basically,
wrecked.
they
So
fucked
yeah,
90% of women in crypto because most
yep,
of the women in crypto were buying that project. Which
yeah,
somehow is
bro.
fine. You shouldn't buy gender based. Anyways, for me, I joined crypto in 2017, in the summer of 2017, so about almost and a half years ago.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, I first joined an ICO on Ethereum.
Mm-hmm.
So I first bought Ethereum. Mostly I earned my crypto that I have. I did not buy so much as I earned.
Mm-hmm.
It was a pretty cool project, but as soon as I learned more about crypto, it basically was clear to me that it's impossible to become what it wants to become. And then I joined another project, which is called ZoidPay, when I was a
Yep.
CMO. I
Oh.
wrote the white paper there. It has 40 pages. Meanwhile, during the bear market, the company made a pivot
Yep.
towards fintech. Initially, it was a marketplace and so on, then went to fintech. Um, I also bought Cardano at 2 cents
Oh.
twice, once in 2017 and once after it dumped very badly. I think in 2019 or 2020
Yep.
was a
Yep.
big
Yep.
dump. Um, so yeah, I also bought Cardano and I had some fun with it. And I have discovered Kadena in 2021.
Mm-hmm.
In 2021 in February or something.
Yeah. Yeah. That's what it said in your articles.
Yeah, I don't remember very well. I mean, but I do remember it was like 30, 40 cents or something,
Mm-hmm.
and we bought a lot of it, and then yeah.
Yeah. So basically, when I got also into Cardano, I didn't understand a thing because I also don't come from a coding or software kind of background.
Background.
So yeah, I really wanted to learn more, and that's when I also first yeah, got into airdrops, free money. It's always great. And I first saw a little gap on YouTube, people not really explaining this, and also looked into Kadena. And there weren't many YouTubers. There's Ryan, and it was like a thing for me because I really want to learn, but I'm such a lazy person, and yeah, if I do those videos, I'll have to like I'll be what's the word in English? I'll be
Pioneer.
yeah, or like I really want to learn them because I don't want to talk shit, and this is also gonna help me, and especially like the opportunity it gives me now because I'm talking with you guys, but I don't have the technological background. What I always like to say is that I know as much about crypto as the financial or the general system. I understand a lot of it, but I want to go deeper into the technical stuff and really understand it because like crypto's the future, and I think it's better to get in depth into this than into finance, like the normal system or
Yeah, you
so.
should know both, but yes, it's good to know both. It's
Hmm.
good to know.
Yeah, and that's basically my motivation. I'm trying to learn as much as possible, And yeah, so why don't you tell us a little bit about your project, what it is, and yeah.
Basically, we bought some Kadena, like a lot of it, and we wanted to shill our own bags at some point. So we said, why don't we build a big website for Kadena, a new website, a better one that should attract new projects. And we became Kadena ambassadors, and then we went to Francesco and to the guys, to Jeffrey, and said, guys, we want to build your website. And there was some friction and some pushback, and then they said, okay. We started building it, but in the end, it was too radical for them. We spoke with even with Stuart Popjoy. We had a call with him. It
That's
was
awesome.
it was like about 1 year ago, or not and a half, 1 year and 3 months, let's say ago. Very passionate team. They're very smart and so on. But we are like more, I don't know, man. They're more conservative somehow, a bit slower as a company. They're more corporate, a bit, and we are more agency style startup. And our solution was too radical, because our solution is actually Hypercents website should have been Kadena's website. So actually, when we finished, and they said no, in the end they said, sorry guys, we love what you did, but it's too radical for Kadena. We thought we were building this website to increase Kadena's new project onboarding, and why not create a launchpad, man? We have the website, and we obviously we changed the text, we created the tokenomics, we looked around what's happening, what's going well, what's going bad, and we created Hypercents. And it was very fun, It's basically a launchpad that has a different model of giving a location. Instead of having tiers, it has a different model with the Stardust and so on. You've read about it in the article. Basically, what we plan to do, and we are not there yet. At this point, we are at lock, hype, get tickets, and allocation, which is the first step for us to see how well people understand the system. If they get tickets, they risk more, but they can also win more if there's stuff left from the first round.
Could you maybe tell us in short how this would work?
Well, the current system, it's very simple. You lock hype, and you can pick guaranteed allocation lottery tickets. So the difficulty of picking guaranteed allocation or lottery tickets come from from how the rounds are designed. The first round is designed to sell out. So basically, the first round is everybody who got guaranteed allocation and who got lottery tickets and won guaranteed allocation, and everybody who had guaranteed allocation from like whitelist spots from the project, they go into the first round. And if everybody buys their whole allocation, it's gone. But mathematically, it's very improbable that 100% of people buy everything they claim to have. Right? So what's left goes to round 2, which is lucky losers round. In lucky losers round, basically all the people who had losing lottery tickets, their tickets are now winning tickets. And if you had like 5 tickets, they become allocations. But the allocations are now lower in the second round because you have left, let's say, 20% of what was initially. So that 20%, you divide it by how many losing tickets there are. And you get how one small allocation is, right? And then if second round is also designed to sell out. But if it doesn't, it goes to third round, which is first come, first served for everybody from the sale. It's not a public round. It's not like somebody from the street can come and say, oh, I'm going to participate. No, it's for the people in the first and the second round. So people now have to think, well, lottery tickets are a lot cheaper. I can get a lot more lottery tickets because I think that there's going to be more money left for the second round. I'm going to be able to, but some other people will say, I think this is going to sell a lot in the first round, so I will not risk lottery tickets. Lottery tickets can be winning tickets even in the first round, right? But if they are losing tickets, you have a second chance, right? So people should learn this. Like people should learn this system better.
Yeah, definitely.
Because it's going to stick with us even with Stardust and so on. So this is the first iteration. Later on, you're going to burn Stardust instead of like locking hype and unlocking. You lock your hype for, let's say, 6 months
and earn Stardust. That's I think that's an awesome incentive. To lock your hype and then I think you can earn like Stardust as much as you want, and then just use it for those allocations or those tickets, better said.
I mean, Hype is not an inflationary token. We don't like staking to get more token. We don't like it. It's basically inflation, and everybody's coming to crypto to get rid of inflation, and we're creating it. So we are not fan of it. Some projects, okay, it's fit for them, but for us, we don't like it. Your stake will have to get the utility of Hype, right? You bought this token for its utility. We've mentioned what its utility is. People are like, but we want more tokens. Well,
yeah, we'll buy more
if
tokens.
If has more tokens, they're more worthless as well, right?
Yeah.
Anyway, so yeah, with Stardust is going to be a bit different because there's the IDO vault there where you get basically you can mine the vault.
Yeah.
You can lock your tokens there, like your Stardust. You can mine the vault and get tokens from the project we are launching, and we launched because projects pay us tokens to launch on Hypercent, and we keep those tokens. We put them in the vault and we give them back to the people.
So if I lock my Stardust, how was it?
Yeah, if you lock your Stardust, you can mine the IDO vault. And you will get tokens from what we have in the vault. Like we would have like miners of Kadena tokens there and other project that we will launch, right? So and it's going to be like a staking pool, but you get different tokens.
Yes, so it's you'll have to see how much you wanna lock, how much you wanna use for your
exactly.
Okay.
If you're, I mean, if the lottery tickets get too expensive, for how much the allocation is. You will avoid the Stardust burning in the sale. You'll say like the allocation is too small for how much it got to cost, right? And you go to the IDO vault and mine the vault.
Yeah.
Because if people have burned a lot of Stardust, now the rewards in the IDO vault are larger because the rewards in the IDO vault are calculated based on the total supply of Stardust. And if you burn Stardust to get into sales, the total supply of Stardust decreases.
Yeah.
So basically, people move around from one to B.
Yeah, so it's basically gonna be fun watching all this.
Yeah, it is. But we have to learn, to build this and so on. We are working on things. We are also working on NFT marketplace, So it's a lot of work, man. Especially since we are working with Marmalade, which is a bit new. We are now collaborating with Kadena actually to bring the best out of Marmalade in the marketplace. Yes, we have calls with the head of Marmalade in Kadena and so on. We are an official project. As you know, we have a grant and so on.
Yo, that sounds awesome.
Yeah, man, we know the team. We are tight with it.
Yeah, I mean, I've read all the articles, and like you also said at the beginning, you've gone through all the multiple IDO phases, or like how they could be done.
No, but the one-click function is very simple because initially there were no wallets on Kadena.
Yeah.
And they were like there was Chainweaver. KDEX was working at X Wallet, but it wasn't ready. We are talking about November, and we set up to have a one-click. So you basically, if you have KYC, you join sales. You don't have to do anything else special, like to have crazy transfers and have wallets and Chrome extension. You just go through our platform, and it's just the single point of the IDO, right? You don't have to go outside of it. You have the KYC there, so it's all there.
Yeah, but your wallet is also pretty good. I know you've got I think KEDEX integrated to your.
It works with X Wallet as well and our own wallet because both KDEX and our wallet are based on Chainweaver function. Chainweaver function is Kadena's wallet. So basically our wallets are basically front end and back end calls to the packed function in Chainweaver. So when you create a wallet on X Wallet or on Hypercent wallet, you create a Chainweaver wallet. That's why you can import it in both. You can import your Hypercent wallet on X Wallet, and you can import your X Wallet on Hypercent because in the back you have the same packed code, basically the same functions that create the wallet in the blockchain.
Your wallet also has a Telegram feature.
We use that. We don't use that anymore. We use that for a single purpose. In our IDO, we needed to give people. There were too many people wanted to participate,
Mm-hmm.
right? So, and we couldn't give them all allocations. So what we did was, um, we didn't want first come first serve because we are a launchpad. We, even for our sale, we needed to find a way to create a sale model, right?
Mm-hmm.
And we basically gave people lottery tickets based on how early they were on our Telegram. If
Mm-hmm.
you were early on our Telegram, you had more tickets, right? So you had more chances. So you connected with Telegram. We read the
Okay, yeah.
database. We saw this guy's in the first 500. There you
Mm-hmm.
get 10 tickets, whatever, right? So
Okay,
that's
yeah,
what.
yeah.
And also the people who had whitelists, they had whitelist based on Telegram ID. So you
Okay,
logged in
yeah.
with Telegram and you told you instantly, boom, you have the whitelist, right?
Mm-hmm.
So that's the purpose of it.
Okay. Yes, you are in partnership with CADEX, or I've seen some features regarding yeah, CADEX or listings on CADEX if projects use your launchpad. Um,
Yeah, we have a partnership with KDEX to push projects directly to them and
mm,
help them get there fast. And KDEX helped us a lot with how do you say it, consultancy and liquidity and so on.
mm,
We listed on KDEX beta, which was like super cool because we were just us and Flux there.
mm.
So yeah, we do have a partnership with KDEX, and it does help us achieve some cool things.
So would projects then directly get listed on CADEX before KD swap, like directly?
And anybody can create a pair on KD swap.
Yeah,
But on KDEX,
it's yeah, yeah.
miners of Kadena basically got there fast because of us. And also KDEX will have like a featured pairs,
Mm-hmm.
like featured pairs. And because we are partners, we can have our projects there in the featured place.
Mm-hmm. What I also really liked at the beginning when I started reading is that you want to provide a blueprint for the ecosystem, and I think we've talked about some of the points or most of the points, but yeah, what would encourage a project to launch on Hypercent generally, or if you would
I
have,
mean,
yeah.
we've we've done a lot of stuff pact wise, and we've made mistakes, we've broken stuff, we've created stuff. We were pioneers of, like, we have the first vesting and so on, the first KYC on chain and so on. So we've learned a lot of pact, and besides that, we know the market very well and the community and so on.
Mm-hmm.
So when a project talks to us, we are very open to them, even if they don't launch with us, even if we haven't closed them. We just offer like honest advice and try to offer value upfront if they're worth it. If I'm
Mm-hmm.
going to talk to a project and they seem like they have a bad concept, or if they're shady, I'm not going to waste my time. But if we see an enthusiastic team and so on,
Yep.
we talk to them and we offer them value really upfront.
Mm-hmm.
I think that that's what got us miners of Kadena as well early on. But also other projects that we are talking to at this point, and obviously I cannot disclose that. But yeah, so uh, as for the blueprint, yeah, those are tools basically to help you build faster, to help you deploy faster, and so on. And we are still working on that. Initially for ourselves to
Mm-hmm.
understand them better and so on, and later for others, right?
Mm-hmm. And yeah, you already have some projects launching on your launchpad. I know there's one, as you just said, maybe more news are gonna come out soon. But yeah, the next project is Alpha Slayers Cup, right? Launching.
Yeah, Alpha Stairs will come next. Basically, soon we are going to have their page. We are
Mm,
going to have their page up with the information and so on. Yeah, we are maybe 2 weeks away from the registration, maybe 3 weeks away. I don't know,
mm,
but that's the next project. It's our first NFT sale. We are very excited about this players. They're
yeah.
cool people. They're also Germans. So
I know so many people in Germany. Yeah.
yeah, a lot of people in
Oh.
Kadena are German. I've seen it from Google Analytics. So yeah, we have a good fun talking to them and other projects as well, which we are talking to. We have some stuff coming up as well.
Mm,
Obviously, we don't like to announce the announcements and so
no,
on
sure, sure.
because in the past we did this and people like they took it for granted because they
Yeah.
already used to the idea. So no, when we have stuff to announce, it's going to be out. You're going to see it. But
Mm-hmm.
first up, it's the Slayers. It has no KYC. You have to lock hype to get lottery tickets.
Oh,
There
okay.
will be no guaranteed allocations for the Slayers, just lottery tickets
That's
because
awesome.
you know, it's a limited number
Yep.
of NFTs and you want to distribute them more evenly
Mm-hmm.
by chance. So yeah, this is basically it shortly.
Yeah, awesome. I really like to hang out in spaces and talk with you guys, especially because so much is happening right now. But all you devs or you guys building those stuff, you know more than us. So it's always so exciting. I don't know, talking to you guys and like
You do
it's
know a bit more, but I think that if you spend time on Telegram and so on, you can learn a lot. You know,
yeah,
there's a
definitely. But I
couple of
also
Telegram
mean
channels.
you know the thought process or I don't know, you building this shit. So
Oh
uh.
yeah, of course, of course. So yeah, basically that's basically it for what's next for us in without going into secrets. But
Mm-hmm.
okay, man, thanks for having me.
No, thanks
It
for
was fun.
taking the time. It's really helping me learn a lot.
Hopefully, man. Hopefully it helped.
Yeah. So I guess I'll see you next time or in a space or on Twitter.
Sure, man. Just write me on Twitter and
I'll do.
I
I'll do.
can I can put you there.
I'll do. Awesome. Yeah. Thanks, man.
Sure, man.
See ya.